We're gonna watch this together. It's from A to Z. 5 billion pound Karen successfully sued Lyft for not fitting in the car.
Eight months after a viral video, a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, and months of arguments about accommodation.
Oh, this is LaDank. This is LaDank. It's the freaking lady that she has. This person has an OnlyFans that Steph from My Nerdy Home sent an image to me, and I cannot remove that from my brain. She literally looks like a glazed up donut. Glazed up donut. And I blame Steph for that. I cannot unsee this.
Detroit rapper Dank DeMoss is officially settled with Lyft, and the way the story ends just has a bad taste because the driver has been fired and Dank is now rolling around in her own van with a chauffeur.
Holy shit, man. The fact that you were able to let yourself go this much. Look, I understand maybe some people have thyroid condition. Maybe people have like actual conditions that they can't walk around and shit like that. But this bitch chose her lifestyle to be fat as fuck. She has her own gravitational pull. And she's like, I'm disabled. Bitch, you put yourself in that situation. You know you can actually lose weight, but no, we have to accommodate your fucking fat ass in order for you to, Lyft can't. Yeah, because you're gonna fucking pop their tires. And she's a rapper, and she has an OnlyFans. You mess around with OnlyFans? Not me! Not me! My Nerdy Home, Steph, sent that to me. Hey, Phil, look at this. Open it up. Oh, damn! She looked like a glazed up, twisted donut. Yeah, forklift, that's what she needs. Oh my God, man. Her leg weighs more than my entire body. I'm 180 pounds, 6 foot, okay? 6 foot tall, 180 pounds, okay? One of her legs weigh more than I do.
This is hands down one of the most American stories I have ever covered in my entire life because, hey, we are combining morbid obesity with lawsuits. Does it?
And this is not just this bitch, right? It's the other girls that are like, oh, I'm 400 pounds and I want a free fucking airplane ticket, right? Freaking, you have to give me free airplane seats. So I don't, like, bitch, your fat ass takes up 2.5 seats and you don't think the airline's gonna charge you for that shit? Man, bitch, you are almost 500 pounds, motherfucker, all right? You're 500 fucking pounds. You chose your lifestyle and then, oh, I cannot bring my fucking luggage that's 2 pounds over the weight because of this fat bitch. Oh, my luggage too heavy. Fuck you.
Get more American than that? Because this story literally went from, ma'am, you can't fit in my car, to a full-blown discrimination lawsuit. And if you've been around on this channel,
I bet you if she was white, nothing would have happened. It's because she's black.
Since February, you'll remember how all this started because this is Deja Blanding, but she's more known as the Detroit rapper by name Dank DeMoss. And earlier this year, she requested a Lyft to go to a Detroit Lions watch party. But when the driver arrived, the driver quickly realized that he thought she wouldn't fit in his car. He sized her up and he was like, yeah, this thing is not gonna fit in my 2007 Toyota Corolla that's clearly, I don't know.
And Toyota Corolla is considered a compact car. All right, you cannot fit your fat ass into that. Half of your butt cheeks won't even be able to fit through the goddamn door.
Just by how it sounds, it's probably run on like 200,000 miles.
You say this thing?
That thing.
Did I say this thing to her?
This thing.
No, hold up. Did I say like this thing as in her or this thing as in like getting into the car? Like I think I referred to the car, right?
No, man, he referred to the woman. The other thing is a fucking monster. Holy shit, man. That thing has its own gravitational pull. All right? You fucking if you get in there, you're fucking gone. All right? That bitch is bigger than Rikishi. visceral, and almost as big as Yokozuna. Right? Shout out to all my wrestling fans out there.
Yeah,
Right?
I hope so.
Hold up. This lady is not going to fit into the thing, which is the car. That's where I'm going with this, okay? Yeah, that's what we're trying to say. But
Jeez.
before you guys say, hey, this is fat phobia, here's what actually happened. So obviously, she pulled out her phone, she started filming, and she started
It's not fat phobic, bro. Okay, how much is it to fix a pop tire? Right? Here's the thing. You're going to need new... Once she gets in, all that weight is going to be on one side of the car, okay? You're going to need new shocks. You're going to need new brakes. You're going to need fucking new rotors, new tires, okay? Tires itself, like a Toyota Corolla, one tire in the back is probably like $135 for like a good one, or maybe 200, depending on what you get, right? But an average one, like a Hancock or a fucking Falcon or any others, it's like Bridgestone, whatever it is, right? It's anywhere between, like, the cheap end would be like $70 per tire, and a decent one's about $135 to $150, okay? Now, getting the shocks redone, like getting the fucking springs, like that's gonna fuck you up, man. So you gotta think about it that way. And it's gonna cost more to go uphill in the fucking, and especially you're talking about a Toyota Corolla. I used to have a Toyota Corolla. I had a 2010 Toyota Corolla LE, all right? And that shit got around 33 to 35 miles per gallon, so I know exactly what this dude is. This fat bitch can't get into my fucking car. Are you serious, man? This fat bitch can't get into my fucking car? Hell no. $30 used? I don't buy used stuff. Maybe in shit, maybe that, but not in America, right? She goes down this shit, and here's the thing: like, I have side skirts on my car. This guy probably has a fucking Toyota Corolla SE, which is a sports edition, that has a little lip kit on the bottom. And whenever fucking tires go down, that tire, the fucking wheel well, will fucking rub. The tire well will rub against the fucking tire. You don't know what you're fucking crazy, man. Absolutely not. You know how much that shit costs, bro? Fucking driving your fat ass bitch around town fucking for 5 minutes will cost me, like, not just the fucking car. Like, I might have to get the whole entire car done. This is crazy.
saying, hey, I could fit in this car. And the driver calmly replied, believe me, you can't. He wasn't yelling. He wasn't insulting her. He was just calmly saying, hey, I don't think this is going to work in my car. And my car is old and it's running on its last legs. And this might put it over. This might put the car in the grave. But he went on the whole.
And remember, that car is that man's livelihood. All right. So if you have to get a new car, all right, a new used car, that's going to be what? Maybe a couple $1,000s, right? Maybe a couple $1,000s, right? But if you have to get the shocks, the fucking new tires, new fucking brakes and shit like that, the drum and all that shit like that, and the fucking, you might have to get some fender fixes, might as well just buy a new car. And this guy's livelihood. So he knows. And the thing is that when you're an Uber or Lyft driver, in this case is Lyft, your car needs to be like, it can't be that old. It can't be old.
Spiel of how his car was too small, that it had a tired tire, and to be honest, you can hear it in the audio, like that car didn't sound like it could handle a 500-pound person on one of the wheels in the back. He then suggested that she got an Uber XL, and then obviously to top it off, he said that he would not charge her for canceling the ride, that he himself would cancel the ride.
That's fair. That is fair. Yo, what's going on, Alan? How's it going, man? But yeah, that's fair. Midnight Light, what's going on, dude? But yeah. See, he canceled this. All right, I'm not gonna charge you anything. All right, I'm not going to do anything. All right, let's go ahead and bring your fat ass in. I guarantee if this person were to have to go to the hospital, she blacks out, fucking falls down, boom, that fucking shit like that, right? Fucking causing a fucking like tectonic place to fucking crack and shit like that. Fucking little seismic earthquake, maybe a 1.2 on Richter scale and shit like that. Just even her fucking mud flaps on her fucking side of the arm, that shit will fucking cause a wind turbine to fucking move. The thing is, they will need a fucking forklift to get her ass into the fucking hospital.
And just to give a little bit of context, because I feel like this is kind of important. So a typical sedan can handle about 1,000 pounds total, which includes all passengers and cargo. A single seat can usually take about 250 pounds safely. So when you're dealing with someone who weighs around 500 pounds and that's weight concentrated on one side of the car, the driver's concern isn't random. It's basically just physics. But this is an interesting predicament. Like, Deja obviously is human, and I can see how this is upsetting for her.
She's a fucking dwarf planet. All right? Just happens to be identifying as a human.
And I feel like the situation has some similarities to, you know, the Six Flags rides, like the roller coaster rides, and also plane seats.
Yeah, for your safety, permanece sentados, por favor. Like, for your fucking safety, right? We cannot fit your fat ass onto this ride. The fucking shoulder bars and shit like that, the lap bars, it will not fucking fit. All right? Here's the thing. I also used to work at a fucking theme park. I worked at 2 of them, Disneyland and Universal Studios. I know this shit from back of my hand. Yeah, back of my hand. All right?
Or there's now a recent debate where if a person does not fit within the plane seat, that they have to buy a second seat. Obviously, the situation is a little bit different because you also have the Uber XL option and all that like that. And then also, like, Lyft isn't really a massive airline conglomerate. It's more or less like a platform. So each driver, they're not employees for Lyft. They're just contractors working for Lyft. So at least one would think that a Lyft driver isn't a spokesperson for Lyft. Apparently, the lawsuit thinks otherwise. And I am worried that this situation could cost this driver's job when he was just trying to look out for himself and his car. But obviously, Deja felt humiliated. She filmed the whole thing and posted it online. Then she filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Lyft, accusing them of weight discrimination, which is pretty much the pinnacle of Karen moves here. But
you got yourself into that situation. All right, let's say if you were a veteran or some shit like that, your arm got blown off, your leg got blown off or some shit like that, right? That shit happens all the time, right? You go inside and then that motherfucker's like, I'm sorry, we do not take disabled people. You know, I have a lot of stuff back here and the smell might actually rust your feet, right? Then I understand, yeah, sue their asshole because clearly you can actually, that's fucking not by choice and shit like that, right? But you're talking about a 500-pound woman. All right, you're talking about a 500-pound woman. This person literally will not be able to fit in there, and she did this to herself.
her attorney, Zach Runyon, gave this statement. Refusing someone transportation based on their weight is not only illegal, but dangerous. Imagine the consequences if Miss Blanding was unable to seek shelter after the driver left her stranded. This could have ended even worse than it did. Worse than missing a Detroit Lions.
No one will want to kidnap her. No one will want to rape her. No one will actually want to do that shit. The fact that she has an OnlyFans is fucking gross.
Watch party? But obviously that statement set the tone for the entire case. And look, I'm not saying that being left on the side of the road is not scary, but this wasn't some...
Who's gonna fucking kidnap her? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? How are you gonna move her? You're gonna fucking roll her like fucking Snorlax? Yeah, like three. Yeah, the fucking Ash, Brock, and Misty and shit, and Pikachu fucking using the little like rolling pins and shit, like rolling her on a fucking conveyor belt. How the fuck are you gonna move her? Kidnap her? Get the fuck out of here.
Like emergency. This is a Detroit Lions watch party. And obviously if this was an emergency, it's not like an ambulance wouldn't be there to handle it. Like Lyft drivers aren't a substitute for EMS. Now obviously everything I'm saying here is 100% my opinion. I'm just giving some commentary on things that unfolded here on the internet. But when that clip went viral, reactions were just all over the place. Because one side sided with the driver and said you can't expect the driver to just put his car at risk when she could have easily ordered an XL. And the other side said this
Is she a black rapper and has OnlyFans? She can order XL. Bitch trying to get a free ride. I order a, an Uber and a Lyft. And, that Indian dude did not let me in. Oh, man. Jeez.
This was body shaming. And honestly, I don't think this was personal at all. I think it was just geometry. Like, it was kind of like the whole, the kids' toy things where you put shapes inside of holes, and if the shape doesn't fit, you have to find a different spot to put the shape.
Unless you're smart and you put everything into the circle. You put everything into the circle. That's what you do.
Is this not kind of similar? And if that wasn't enough, Deja did interviews like The Breakfast Club. And when she went to sit down, she realized
They got her a couch. They got her a freaking couch, man.
Can't sit on a normal chair here. So they literally had to bring in a sofa just so she could sit down.
What you want? What you need?
There's one more.
A bigger chair or something.
Look at that fucking, they got her a fucking couch, bro. This is so fucking retarded. Yeah, you like what I did there? Like what I did there?
We had
Jeez, fucking look. I'm all for jiggle physics, but that's not. I don't need to see that shit, man.
I'm talking about.
Holy shit, man.
there you go.
And when they finally dragged the sofa in, she wasn't like apologetic or anything. She was like, yeah, talk about accommodations. Like she was making a big thing that like they had to do this for her. Like, come on, are you kidding me? That does not help her point whatsoever. And obviously while they were accommodating her, she wasn't like quiet and a little bit apologetic. She was more like kind of rubbing in their face. So she was like, yeah, accommodations, we really need this. Like,
We've been so tolerant of these people for such a long time, right? People who are like, oh, you gotta call me by my pronouns because I'm a man. It's ma'am. Oh, and oh, I identify as a woman. I can't wait to tell you how good I feel after my transition, right? It's so, and then we have these motherfuckers who are fucking they, thems and shit like that. And we have these woke motherfuckers in video games. Oh, fat phobic this and bigot that and racism shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I've been saying that shit for the longest time. I never stopped. All right. But we've been fucking tolerant for too long. We're gonna, no more tolerance to these kind of people. We need to call them out. Here's the thing. I want Dank the Mas La Dankness, fucking miniature size fucking dwarf planet and shit. Like, I want her to lose a shit ton of weight. All right? I'm actually pro-life. Think about it, right? I guarantee you, this fat motherfucker will probably cease to exist because of her obesity. She's more abundantly obese. She will probably cease to exist in a couple of years because she fucking can't fucking her fucking arteries all clogged and shit like that. She will not be around that much longer. All right? She needs to lose that weight so she can survive. All right? I'm actually trying to help this bitch. All right? If Lizzo can do it, this fat bitch can.
come on. But like logically also, what is this Lyft driver supposed to do? I guess like a lot of people say you just should have sucked it up, let her squeeze into the car.
Liposuction.
And if anything happened to the car, I mean, that would just be
Freezing the fat.
for him to pay. Or because
Ozempic.
realistically, that's what would have happened. It's not like he could be like, hold on, wait a second, let me come back in a Sprinter. Or she could have just like ordered a bigger car like an Uber XL or a Lyft XL like he suggested. And obviously somewhere within all this, she started to lean into the moment. Like she was on interviews, she was gaining followers, she was making weight discrimination statements, and let's be honest, she was really milking those 15 minutes.
Of course she
People
was.
think that bigger people, obese, the F word people should just be in a house.
You mean fat? You mean you mean fat?
When it's like,
The
we
F
not.
word?
Yeah, the F word. I'm not
You heard
gonna-
that you can't say in your house.
Yeah.
Fat.
Oh.
You don't like it.
Oh,
Oh, she's like, oh, that hurt my feeling, y'all. Oh man, la dankness, man. Oh, la thanks a dizzles. Oh, my feelings. You can't say that, yo, dog. Yo, dog, you can't say that, man. You know, man, you can't say that, man. You gotta say heavy set people, y'all. Yo, you can say somebody. Like I know that. Oh shit, bro. Shut the fuck up. Who talk like that? Ain't nobody talk like Beth believe that. Ain't nobody talking that shit, man.
I'm not saying that word.
Yeah, we don't use that word in my house
okay.
either.
I thought you talking about the slur. I'm like, wait, I'm confused.
No.
No.
Right, come on, fat is not a bad word. Like the F word, you can't be calling fat the F word. Everyone's thinking of a different word then. And also just one look at her TikTok and I found that she doesn't actually think that fat is a slur.
Yeah, fat with a P. What it look like from the back, I won't see.
The whole
Oh my god, man, bro, she's like a parachute, man. She's like a parachute you're trying to stuff back into a fucking backpack, bro. But there's too much air and fat and shit. Fucking, you can't. It doesn't work.
whole thing seems like it's less about her being silenced and more about her being put in a slightly inconvenient situation. Because the lawsuit cited Elliot Larson's Civil Rights Act, claiming that the defendant, Lyft, through its agents, representatives, and employees, unlawfully discriminated against the plaintiff based on her weight, treated her differently from similarly situated individuals based on weight, and allowed plaintiff to be subjected to unlawful harassment based on her weight. So I guess all of this was unlawful harassment. But it didn't stop there, because the suit also argued that this caused her emotional and mental harm.
Oh, emotional damage. Oh my God. Dude, cry me a fucking river, man. I guarantee you, if this bitch just took a lap around the fucking park, she'll lose like 20 pounds. But all the sweat, all that fat and sweat and fat. These people are absolutely insane. The audacity. Oh, you can't say the F word because it hurt my fifis. What a bitch.
Lyft made their statement. Lyft unequivocally condemns all forms of discrimination.
Her or Blair White? Blair White. It's gonna take me like 4 fucking hours to find her pussy. And he's like, is this it? And I lick it. It's like, oh, that's my thigh. Oh, all right. Oh, that's like my elbow. Bitch, where's the pussy? Look, I say pussy is pussy, but where the fuck is it? I can't find it. My eyes are already damn small. I can't see shit. That's so crazy, man. Your Warriors, thank you so much for the 199. She's almost as fat as Beardo. That's crazy.
We believe in a community where everyone is treated with equal respect and mutual kindness. Our community guidelines in terms of service explicitly prohibit harassment or discrimination. AKA, yeah, we're not touching that with a 10-foot pole. So fast forward 8 months later.
It's probably easier to settle, all right? Like if I was Lyft, I wouldn't want any of this LaDankmas fucking Dank the Moss bullshit. Like I wouldn't want to fucking have to deal with her, right? She's fucking fat NPC. Fucking literally gluttony is one of the 7 deadly sins, and bitch, you basically ate all the other sins. All right, you fat piece of shit. Now the thing is, Lyft would be like, yo, I don't want to have to deal with this shit. I don't want to have to go to a lawsuit with this person. It's because I know that we will win. But the thing is that this fat bitch is also black. She's gonna use the blackness thing. That's a racist thing too. So you know what? Let's go and just fucking settle this, all right? Let's go and fire fucking Punjabi, whatever his fucking name is. Send him back to wherever country he's from if he's illegal. And then we'll just, fucking settle this. And we'll just go ahead and just call it what it is, all right? We don't want to continue with this fucking shit. That's mostly what's going to happen and probably what did happen.
Court records confirm the case has officially been settled. Her attorney said the matter was resolved, but wouldn't comment on the specifics. No public number was released, no official terms, but Daily Mail and Fox 2 both confirmed the lawsuit ended quietly earlier this summer. And here's where the plot twists. The driver, Abraham, got fired from this. And Dank Damas, she bought a brand new van, and now she has a chauffeur. Is this justice? I don't know.
Probably. But the thing is that she probably, the fact that she was on the Breakfast Club, she already got a lot of clout or whatever it is, right? She already got a lot of following and stuff like that. And there are people out there who loves having sex and jerking off to miniature sized planets. All right. It is weird. All right. There are chubby chasers out there, but this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Because what started as I just want to go to this watch party turned into a national news cycle, a discrimination lawsuit, and apparently a personal driver for one lady. So yeah, no court ruling, just a quiet settlement, a fired driver, and a rapper, now with a van and a chauffeur. But also notice how she didn't buy a small sedan with high mileage to be chauffeured around.
Exactly. She bought a fucking XL, something that you have for it's like almost like an RV. All right, this person bought an RV to fit her fat ass in there.
And she bought a big van. But either way, who knows? Maybe she'll be back to making music videos again.
Oh my God, bro! Like that's like you see the other one over there? Like that girl is considered chubby, right? But compared to her, she's like fucking like anorexic. That's crazy. That's absolutely wild. Yo, shout out to the Saska sisters. Shout out. Look, chubby chasers are fine. Dwarf planet chasers, on the other hand, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, but this case is just so interesting because it's like right on the line of, you know, defending discrimination, but also being reasonable. Like, what's going on here, guys? Now, obviously, weight is a protected class in Michigan, but that doesn't magically change that each seat, especially in a small sedan, can carry a maximum of up to 250 pounds safely. So I don't know what's going to happen now in the future, because at the end of the day, the driver, from what it seems like, sure, he could have handled it better, because the big mistake the driver did was say the reason why he decided to decline her. He could have just declined her and said, hey, I'm too tired, I can't drive right now. But at the end of the day, it seems like he tried to make a practical call and she turned it into a legal call. And
Of course, always play the victim. All right. These people always play the victim. All right. It's like everything is all about, all right, it's either discrimination against my weight. If I can't use that, what else can I use? Oh, okay, I can use my skin color. All right. Now, the only thing that will probably, she's like, here's the only thing that will make her like fucking like, she has like all the infinity gems like Thanos, is if she was also trans. All right. If she also had a dick in there, right? She fucking had a dick in there and she's black and she's fat, right? Basically top of the totem pole, right? She has all the oppressions, like the oppression gems and stuff like that. She win. She will 100% will win.
now it seems like she's walking away with a settlement check while the driver is out of a job. So
Yep.
in theory, could any person that's Deja's size sue any car manufacturer for not making seats that can safely carry them? Is that a thing? Could that be a thing in the future?
Here's the thing. They tried doing that with guns. Hey, I'm not gonna, sue this person or something like that. We're going to sue the gun company. Oh, this person ran over a bunch of dudes during the freaking like Christmas holiday parade or some shit like that, right? Killed like fucking like 20 people and shit, right? Are you gonna sue the car company because this guy used your car in an unethical, fucked up way? This is crazy.
I don't know, but it's crazy how this could have easily ended with just, her ordering an Uber XL or a Lyft XL, but instead it became seemingly a pretty decent payday for her. But
And here's the thing: the fact that she won. We're gonna see a lot more of this kind of stuff. Hogs be wild and out. There's a hoes mad kind of situation.
as of right now, this is the end of the Dank Damas saga. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like on it, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. And thank you guys for bearing with my temporary setup, because we're traveling for content, boys, yet again. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll actually have a better setup for them. Peace.
Yeah, it's a good video from Obese. I think his stuff is great. He's also been covering a lot of the Johnny Somali stuff and what's it called, Vitali stuff. So go ahead and check out his video. This is a good video. Go and check it out. But man, this is crazy. And see, the fact, like I said, the fact that she won is we're gonna have more of this, right? We're gonna have more of this. And what's next, right? A small, you're not like a freaking AAA like freaking airline like, American Airlines or Delta or whatever, right? So is she gonna sue Uber next, right? Not that she has her own chauffeur and stuff like that. Maybe there it is, and we probably never will see her again. But the fact that she won, she successfully sued Lyft, and Lyft settled with her. We're going to see more of this kind of stuff in the future. This is crazy.